Good evening and welcome to the broadcast of the Enid City Commission meeting. Broadcasting live in high definition from the council chambers at the City Administration Building located at 401 West Owen K. Garriott. Please stay tuned as Mayor Bill Shuey presides over the meeting.
Call the meeting to order. We're all present, Linda. The invocation tonight will be given by Rodney Tim, since Michelle McCarty was not able to be here. I know you're in good form tonight, Rodney. Thank you. Brian Skaggs, would you lead us in the flag salute when he's finished? Rodney, thank you.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for letting us come here this evening to do your business as we try to run the city and control everything that happens in this country. Also be with our men and women overseas and protect them and bring them home safely. In your Father's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you.
Join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Brian. Item 4, consider approval of minutes of the regular commission meeting of August 4th, 2015.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Ron.
Second.
Second by Rodney or David? Second by David. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Under item 5, awards, presentations, proclamations, and organizational business. Item 5.1, present the pet available for adoption at the city animal shelter.
And a fine animal it is, too.
Oh, he's kind of cute.
Glad you had that yellow. Try to see him.
Good evening. My name is Officer Free with Enid Animal Control, and with me I have Gus. Gus is a mixed terrier. Nice smooth hair, but he's got wire hair on his face. He's available about 4 days. The other dogs were a little bigger, and I didn't know if I would be able to bring a bigger dog in here, so I just went ahead and brought him in. But we do have some dogs that are available for adoption. And if you're not interested in Gus, he'll be available in 4 days, like I said. There are other dogs. Come in. We'll be more than happy to give you a tour of the shelter. Every time people come in, we don't have a problem going in there with them and saying, hey, we'll take you around, we'll let you look around. And sometimes they want to pet dogs and they end up adopting them. So if you're interested or you know somebody wants a dog, tell them to come to the animal shelter and save a life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Under item point 6, hearings.
Wait a second, we got another proclamation.
You're right, I went too quick. Steve?
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
All right. Just waiting for the go ahead.
Mayor and Gerald, City Manager, would you come on down, please? Commissioners, we have one commendation that we want to share with you this evening. City Manager Gerald Gilbert has been really encouraging staff, along with really the citizens, of the significance about giving back to the community. And Mayor, let you hold. Let me move off to the side so you guys can be front and center. Yeah. Well, we have two individuals, well, really one individual, but he comes with a special wife and a special guest, and we want to recognize George Davis. George, if you want to come on up. Becky, if you want to come on up as well. And Becky wasn't too thrilled about this because this is going to be on television, but stand right here front and center. And we have a letter of commendation that the city manager wanted to have us put together to present you this evening. We appreciate all the work that you do behind the scenes. And by the way, Dennis is on the front row. Dennis, you're welcome to come up here and join him. But that's the cheering section, what Mr. Davis told me. He brought his cheering section tonight. So, George, here's a letter that we'd like to share with you, and it goes like this. In 1962, Mr. and Mrs. J.R. Weldon dedicated a parcel of land to the city of Enid for the preservation of nature and specifically birds. The Weldon Bird Sanctuary offers a nice, quiet spot to sit and enjoy natural surroundings. Located in Indian Hills neighborhood at 903 South Lincoln and Mockingbird Lane, this park offers a peaceful enjoyment for enjoying birds and small wildlife that roam in the area. Enid citizens George Davis, along with his wife, Becky Anderson, utilized their gardening skills for the conservation and enhancement of the Weldon Bird Sanctuary Park. And for nearly a decade, George Davis has planted trees and shrubs and has provided the mulching, watering, and trimming in order to maintain the area as a place of beauty and serenity. When asked why, and I talked to him on the phone, when I asked why he committed so much time and energy and dedication to the maintenance of this park, George said this: "When I was a boy, I used to ride my bike through this area, and I'm not quite sure Mrs. Weldon appreciated all my trips through her land. So I decided this might be a way for me to pay her back by taking care of the park." Citizens like George Davis and Becky Anderson are just one reason why Enid is a great place to live. Unselfish and caring individuals like George and Becky make our community great. Their contributions enhance the quality of life in our community. Therefore, it is with great honor that I present this letter of commendation to Mr. George Davis, and it is signed by our city manager, Gerald Gilbert, and the official document is right there, George.
I want to say just a couple words, and then you'll have the floor. One of the things that I try to tell my staff, and when I get a chance, the commission and the public, is local government cannot solve all our problems. I really believe that. And it takes people helping us. And people like this is the reason why I wanted to recognize you, George and Becky, because, you know, when I found out that you pretty much maintained the whole park, that was amazing to me. One of our park systems you take care of, and you made a commitment, a lifelong commitment, and I greatly appreciate it, and I wanted to bring you in front of everybody in the commission to let them know we appreciate citizen efforts like what you put into it. So please, thank you, and thank you.
We're just lucky. We love to garden, and we have 2 or 3 acres, and the city gave us a spigot and permission. And see you at the park, I hope, sometime. We live right there. Come by and say howdy. Thank y'all. Thank you.
And Mayor and Commissioners, that's all the presentations for the evening. Thank you.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
You may not have heard what George said, but that is an extension of his backyard. And it's very nice. He does a great job. Okay, item 5, we're through that. Item 6, hearings, under hearings. Item 6.1, conduct a public hearing regarding the submission of the Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report, CAPER, for the 2014 Community Development Block Grant CDBG program year. Stephanie?
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager. Tonight, we're having the public hearing on the Consolidated Annual Performance Evaluation Report that I submit to HUD once a year around this time. It's due September 30th, and I have the report in the city clerk's office, and comments close tomorrow at 9 a.m. And the next thing on the agenda will be approval of that, but right now, we'll just take comments if there are any.
There is no one signed up to speak to that. Anybody on the city council? Thank you, Stephanie. Item 7, community development, there are none. Item 8, administration. Item 8.1, approve a resolution to allow the submission of the Consolidated Annual Performance and Evaluation Report, known as CAPER, for the 2014 Community Development Block Grant CDBG program year.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion by David, second by Aaron. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 8.2, consider selecting a developer to, do I need to read that if we're going to table it? Item 8.2, consider selecting a developer to construct a Holiday Hilton Garden Inn Hotel in downtown Enid, Oklahoma, and approve and execute a term sheet summarizing the principal terms and the conditions of a master development agreement and certain other agreements to be executed by the parties.
Move to table this
Motion by Ben to table.
until following executive session.
Second.
We have a motion by Ben, second by Ron. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Item carries 7-0. Item 8.3, consider a resolution amending the 2015-2016 airport fund budget by appropriating additional funds in the amount of $275,145 to increase the 2015-2016 appropriated amounts for the airport department.
Move approval. Second.
Motion by David, second by Aaron. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 9, consent items.
Move approval.
Motion by David,
Second.
second by Aaron. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 10. Whoa. Approve a change order number 1 with AC Owen Construction Company, Edmond, Oklahoma.
Where you at, Mayor?
Further down,
There are a lot of consent items.
10 items, yeah.
You know what? You're right. Item 10 should read, recess to convene as the Enid Municipal Authority. All of the trustees of the Enid Municipal Authority are in attendance. The Enid Municipal Authority regular meeting is now in session. Item 12.1, consider selecting an independent auditor to conduct the 2014-2015 audit in the amount of $92,500 and complete the independent auditor's report on the financial statements of the City of Enid for the City of Enid, Oklahoma, and its related authorities. Complete the A-133 federal grant audit, Landfill Department of Environmental Quality, DEQ, agreed upon procedures, State Auditor and Inspector Form 2643 report, and the Enid Public Transportation Authority, EPTA, Vehicle Revenue Mileage Audit, no later than December 31, 2015.
Move approval.
Motion by David,
Second.
second by Aaron. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 6-1. Item 12.2, approval of claims in the amount of $157,828.40. Motion by Tammy,
Second?
second by Ben. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0. Item 13, we will now adjourn to convene as the Enid Economic Development Authority. All of the trustees of the Enid Economic Development Authority are in attendance at the regular meeting. Item 15, the Enid Economic Development Authority regular meeting is now in session. Item 15.1. Consider selecting an independent auditor to conduct the 2014-2015 audit in the amount of $92,500 and complete the independent auditor's report on the financial statements of the City of Enid, Oklahoma, and its related authorities. Complete the A-133 federal grant audit, Landfill Department of Environmental Quality, agreed upon procedures, State Auditor and Inspector Form 2643 report, and Enid Public Transportation Authority Vehicle Revenue Mileage Audit, no later than December 31, 2015.
Move to approve?
Motion by Ben,
Second.
second by David. Further discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries 6-1. Item 15.2, consider and approve contracts to purchase the properties located at 613 A Street, 729 A Street, 2313 to 2317 B Court, 2218 to 2222 C Court, 2314 to 2318 C Court, and 2218 to 2322 E Court for approximately $627,300, including closing costs.
Move to approve?
Second.
We're on that one.
Motion by Tammy, second by Ben.
Doesn't matter.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Further discussion. Please cast your vote. Too many ties. Motion carries 7-0. Item 16. We will now adjourn to reconvene as the Enid City Commission. Under item 17, public discussion. There are none. Item 18, consider convening into the executive session pursuant to 25 Oklahoma Statute 307C10 to discuss matters pertaining to economic development because an executive session is necessary to protect the confidentiality of the business. And pursuant to 25 Oklahoma Statute 307B4 to discuss City of Enid versus Walters et al. Because disclosure will seriously impair the ability of the public body to process the claim or conduct pending litigation in the public interest, and to reconvene into executive session to take any necessary action.
So moved.
Motion by Ben, second by Tammy. Please cast your vote. Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you for joining us for the Enid City Commission meeting. If you have any questions or comments, visit our website at enid.org.